the trials and the competition level obviously was very high.
It was very high, and it was interesting because we had two groups to evaluate, and so we would evaluate the U19 team, and we'd evaluate the World University team, and so very contrasting teams to evaluate. So it was a little bit of a challenge for the committee to evaluate one set of kids, put that away, and then evaluate another set of kids. But you had tremendous talent out on the floor. It was a fun trial just to sit and watch the quality of play of these young women.
Anything surprising to you in the trials?
I don't think so. I think maybe if there was anything surprising at all, it was the intensity level that these young women kept throughout the trials. Sometimes you come in and they go through a session or two and they start getting tired, and that intensity level drops. I think what we saw during these trials, both for the U19 and World University, the intensity level seemed to pick up with each training session, and that made our decisions a little bit more difficult.
It's a fine line in ultimately determining the finalists, isn't it?
It is, and I think I've been doing this now for 5 years, and yesterday when our committee went into the room to talk about both teams, the discussion and dialogue and decisions were probably as challenging for us as they've been for any committee that I've served on.
And then just the two teams that you feel real good about sending out to these competitions?
I think so. I think we feel really good about them. And you know, we're going to take 14 young women for both the U19 training camp and the World University training camp. Those 14 young women will compete for 12 positions on the team. So the challenge this morning to those young women was the opportunity now to come into training camp as prepared mentally and physically as they possibly can to compete for those 12 spots. So I think that they will respond in a positive manner, and I think we're going to have two great training camps coming up.